Yeah. That's better because that's usually the top.
Okay. So, say hi. Who's Helen, hello. Hi, Kim Johnson. Hi, Heather.
How are you doing?
Hi, Amber. Hi, Vicky. Boy, this shopping, though, is something else, isn't it? It's very busy over in this neck of the woods.
Happy holidays to you guys out there. So we're going to go with the first question from Sherry Moody. Thank you, Chris. I was wondering if my hair is going to return and health improve.
I know your health is going to improve. I think about 10% of the hair will come back. 10% will come back. But dear, I think it's marvelous that you're alive and that you're doing so great. Your own immune system is kicking in, so I think it's a wonderful thing. So don't worry too much about the hair.
Diana Cole, will my family and I move back to London, Ontario in 2019?
I believe towards the latter part, like closer to this time, actually November time period of next year. So I would say definitely yes, and I think that's the smart right way to do it.
Karen Gangloff. Hi, Chris. I misplaced my jewelry. The box with my wedding ring it's in a little yellow bag somewhere in my house.
I think it's in some type of a garment or some type of a pocket of clothing. So I would look at that. It looks like something satiny, actually. So I would look towards that. And I think it's near or close to the bedroom, like the hallway closet closest to the bedroom.
Michelle Klin. Can you please give me any guidance on my career with animals? I'm not sure what my next step should be. Am I on the right path?
Well, I know you want to do this holistically, but I think the best route for you to do is really go in and do some type of a group up and do some type of sanctuary and with helping injured, ones that are endangered species, all that kind of stuff, because you love all animals. And the only thing with you is that you can't see anything in pain. I have a tough time with that too, but I think going that route would be the very, very best. You'd really feel like you're exactly where you should be.
Jessica Tronson. I lost my best friend Melanie Curl last year. Is she earthbound? Did she make it to the other side, or does she have any messages for me or her family?
No, I think she made it with ease to the other side. I think about as quickly as you could blink. I don't actually think this was her last lifetime, so I think she'll be in orientation coming back down again. That doesn't mean coming back to the same family or anything like that, but one more to do and she's done, so I think she's doing great. If there was a message, I'd be more happy to give it to you.
Andrew Robson. Chris, I keep seeing signs and having dreams of ancient Egypt. Does this have anything to do with the past life connection?
Yeah, I think you got it. I think it's a past life recall. I think you've had about 4 of your lifetimes there. So you'll have a lot of different things. You should start getting in and studying some of the architecture and the history of it. I think it'll just, to where you're reading along and you know the next paragraph, as strange as that sounds. So it'll be really going home for you. So I think you'll have a good experience with this. I'd do that.
Tony Way, would love to know if my husband is okay.
Yeah, I think your husband is definitely okay, without any shadow of a doubt, dear.
The next one is from Cindy Jones. Thank you in advance. Can Dad and Liz guide the girls through these rough times?
Yes, I believe definitely so. Just keep the faith, and I do believe positive breeds off positive, like negative breeds off negative. So just stay with that, and I think we're good. Let's go to the thumbs up and see. Let's give them a digital download. Do you see a name?
Well, let me find some thumbs up. We gotta wait for them to come in. Give us
a thumbs up, guys, and please share, please like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, because we really do want to get out and help as many people as we can. We really, really do.
Okay, the next question.
Can you believe that Christmas is almost? We got to do the thumbs up thing.
Yeah, you gotta wait for them to come in.
They're right there.
Those are not connected to names. Those are just people liking the post.
Madeline Woods, we're going to give you a digital download. Madeline Woods. So call the office at 408-379-7070 so that we can reach you promptly, not email. Please call the office at 408-379-7070.
Okay, Alexandra Carlin, is it worth for me staying in California with my job being I work so hard for, or is moving to New York for the sake of being with a bell and having no money, but having him. Not sure if he's really serious about us.
No, I think you need to stay in California. I think you need to go visit so that you can put kind of your perspective on this and just really kind of go your own way, because I think the more you get to know about this, the less interested you're going to become, because you do wear your heart on your sleeve and you're very sensitive to boot. But I'd stay in California there.
Terry Martinez. Hi Chris, I have a lot of good God shots. Too many consciences. I see always a dime and a penny. Who's trying to say hi?
That's just your grandmother as far as the dime goes. I don't know about the penny, but the dime is grandma. And I think your guide, you certainly can get in touch, but that's just about you relaxing your mind here.
Donna Crawford. Hi Chris, I'm new to this. Is there any messages from my family or any of my friends?
No, I don't see that there's any messages, but everyone's made it home, so there's no earthbounds, there's no going to the left door, there's no being cocooned, there's certainly none of that. So I think we're in great shape.
Woods Hampton. Hi Chris, your mom and my mom passed away a short time apart, and I feel for you. My mom and I were very close, like you and your mom. God bless you and your family. I am really missing Mama these past few years, and I bet you are too. Take care. I guess that wasn't really a question.
Thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
Bethany.
These times of the year get really, really tough with, the holidays, and people can get melancholy and all of that. So you just got to keep the spirits. The one thing you've got to realize is that they made their graduation. They're home. We're actually not. And we'll get there eventually with them. And timing is so different between here and there. They don't have it as difficult, because 90 years of our life equals about maybe 48 hours to them on the other side. So the bottom line is, I know my mom's in a good place. I know your mom's in a good place. So just keep the spirits up. I know we have pictures out and things like that as you do. And but it's hard because I miss the hug, and I miss, her catty personality, her disposition, her raspy kind of voice, like that. I miss even the fights and arguments. I miss it all. But I know that she's in a good place, and we'll definitely get to see them again. That's for sure. And that's why I can carry on as I'm doing, because I'm very comfortable knowing that, heaven is only 4 feet up, not way up in the sky. And I know it's longer for us here, but we'll get there.
Gail Krohum. Hey, hello, Chris. Thank you for all you do with will my health improve? Thank you.
I think once you really get serious about taking care of yourself and really start eating right and doing what the doctors say as far as your therapy goes, that's when things are really going to start blossoming for you. So it's been doing pretty good, being that you haven't done a whole heck of a lot with it lately. So you just need to get back on the bandwagon and get going with this. So let's do the smiley faces. See, give me a smiley face, and let's give them a digital download. You're going too fast.
Right there.
Tina
Daughtry.
Tina Daughtry, we're going to give you a digital download if you call the office at 408-379-7070. That would be greatly appreciated. And please subscribe and like and share, because we want to reach as many people as we can to help as many people as we can.
Joel Kleinbert. I put my daughter's boyfriend in jail. He strangled her, and she's had my 1-year-old granddaughter in her hands. He has guns. He's been saying he'll kill himself, her, and all of us. When will this scum be gone from our lives?
The problem you're going to have is his ego and his pride kind of won't release her. It's more like a possession, for lack of a better way of looking at this. So the authorities have to be called, and you need to get the restraining order set in place, of course. I know you're doing such a thing, but I just feel better saying it. And try to keep him away from the family at all costs, because it's just like a time bomb. You just don't know when it's going to go off, but it's going to go off. And he needs to get into the doctors and really get some really psychiatric help. Seriously, some psychiatric help. So please, act on this speedy and do what you can to keep him away from all of your loved ones and yourself, of course.
Paula Health. Hi, I would like to know if my finances will get better and the move I will make next year to another state possible.
No, I don't think you do the move to another state. I think you'll move, but I think it'll be within about 10, 12 blocks. And the finances are going to be still rough to the middle of the year. So July, August, that's when things will start to get better. And then through the year, it'll be better. So getting to 2020 will be a lot better shape. And then you can leave the state doing it in 2020, not this year of 2019, because it's hard to believe it's only a couple weeks away.
I know, it's crazy. Lori McDonald, how long will I be at my present job and before finding another one?
Finding one that you like, that you enjoy, that you can make a career at, probably a whole nother year. But as far as making the income that you make, that would be about 3 months. I wouldn't jump at 3 months, though. I'd wait the year out because where you're at is secure. It's just that the management, you have a difficult time with it. But in 1 year, you'll be able to move forward and not miss a beat.
Marty Funk, Merry Christmas, Will and Chris. My brother has had particular health issues for more than 30 years. Doctors seem to be at a loss. Do you know any insight on this?
Say that again to me.
He had particular health issues for more than 30 years, and doctors seem to be at a loss. Do you have any insight?
Okay, I think they're going to have to check the intestinal tract with the feces and also the spleen and get the spleen checked where like they check your numbers and things like this, and then go in a week or two later and check the numbers again. And I think the system is fighting, and it looks like it has a lot of the same symptoms of like the chronic fatigue. I don't think that's it. I think there's something that's been ingested here, and that has kind of attacked the system, and we just got to figure out what that is through the fecal and things, and get that resolved that way. So I think we'll have a good outcome with this, but look towards the intestines. I think you'll find your answers.
Gene Hansen, hi Chris. What does the next couple of months look like for myself and my children?
Well, I think you'll get a peace of mind once you get through this, holiday time period. I know that you feel all alone, but the kids are doing great. They really are, and you're doing great with them. So you just have to keep that attitude up. And I think the money's going to lighten up towards the latter part of next year. That's a good thing. And you guys are in good health and staying in good health, and that's everything. Because to me, people say lottery, this and that and the other. Well, we all know if we don't have our health, we have all the money in the world, but if you're terminally ill, it doesn't mean a damn thing. So I'm glad that you guys are healthy. So that's the most important.
Cynthia Rosso, where do you see me in the next few years? Things have been rough.
Well, that's a broad question, but I mean, I don't think you're going to maneuver too far from where you're at. I think you're going to be staying put. I think you'll be changing your work and going into human resources. I think you'll start getting out and meeting more people. I think you'll establish 2 really good close friends, which I think will be much like your family. So I think that's an active time the next couple of years. So I think that's a good job.
Cindy Gray, I would like to know how much longer will my heart hold up. They gave me 1 year to 5 years. I'm very tired. Will I have to come back when I graduate this time? I was told this is my fifth
No, I
year.
don't think you have to come back. I don't think that'll be it. Now, ultimately, I believe someone's lifespan is between the individual and God, of course. But I don't feel that your will is as strong as it should be. So, in other words, if you want to hang out longer, you got to dig those heels in of yours, okay? Otherwise, you could have a couple more years. But I think that it can be an exit if you dig your heels in. You can buy another 5 years, okay? So decide what you want to do. But I think by you being here and helping people with your story and people being able to relate with that, you can help a lot of people. And I'm always for that, because in the world of today, we've got to help each other more. We got to love one another more. We got to do more for people and care more for people. It's getting very fast out there, and people are starting to work more in their homes, and we're starting to get more isolated, and people need to be closer to their neighbors and closer to people that you meet in the mall and things, and be friendly. For God's sakes, we're all here trying to make this work for all of us. Let's be nice and kind and loving. Let's start the new year with everyone trying to do something for somebody else. And so none of us turns on the news, because my goodness gracious, it's just so it's not anything positive. I don't think I've watched the news in how many years, I don't know. But anyway, let's all see if we can't reach out to one another and help one another more.
Chris Rodriguez, hi Chris. I'm having surgery soon, and I know it's going to be a game changer for me. But I wanted to know if my health was my option line or something else.
health's not your option line, romance is your option line. But yeah, it's going to be a game changer. You're going to feel like $1,000,000. Are you kidding me? You're going to have your life back and everything along with it. So no one will be able to sit you down or even keep up with you. I think this is fantastic. It's been your whole life in coming, and I think it's going to be short of a miracle. I'm happy for you. I'm excited for you. Please inform us and let us know how this works out, because I know it's going to be great. I just want to hear it.
Coletti Ambro, Merry Christmas, Chris and Will. What does my daughter's future look like? She has special needs and autism, and I worry about her constantly.
You shouldn't worry about her, because she's, in a sense, she's ahead of you. And what I mean when I say that is you've got to find your happiness. Your daughter already has. She's found her happiness. So, and if she's happy, isn't that the idea of being here? Trying to make this world be where we can be and make herself happy? Well, she's achieved that. Now, you need to achieve that. So I would actually sit and just be in the room and just watch from a distance, and I think we can learn a lot. I really do in our children with autism, Asperger's, or what have you, in all different kinds of ways. But then again, I deal with people's lives and things. I'm one that can go to, the mall or the airport and just watch people and see what they're going through and what they understand, because it's the world that I'm in. It intrigues me too. So I think your daughter's doing great. I think the only difference is that she was your mother. Now you're hers.
Linetti I can't say that one. Sorshi. Well, sorry about that one. Will my son come home to live with me soon? He's a miracle baby, and our family is so broken right now.
You got about a month. Okay, you got about a month, but visits at the hospital and all that, and the weight's going to be going on. And when he was born, he was like premature, like almost 10 pounds. So he's a chubby guy. Not chubby now, chubby then. So I always feel better like when more weight's on the baby, because you got playing room to play with, so to speak. So that's good that the baby's going to be gaining it. So it's a real good sign. Definitely going to make it and be okay. But it's rough from the get-go. From right now, another month, we'll be in great shape.
Lisa Tilly. Hi, I'm wanting to work on a career. I think I know what I want to do, but I'm not sure about how going about it.
So you're asking me how to go about getting into this career? Well, you got to take some courses in school, and I would keep this as what you want, but I'd also get into clothing and go down that industry. I know you're going to roll your eyes back and go, "Where did that come from? Where did this psychic get this out of?" Well, I get it from your future, and that is something that you're going to be doing well with. And just try it without stereotyping it, please, and give this a chance, because this will feed what you really want to do.
Elizabeth Martinez, Feliz Navidad. My heart hurts for my grandson. He is 6 years old and has had a rough little life. Will he be safe and happy if I placed him back with his mother? My son seems not able to do the right thing by my son. My wish is for him to be with me. I just want him happy and safe. No adoption, to be a stranger.
Okay, if you place him back in that situation right now, I think you're going to be on pins and needles, and not her, you, him, anyone's going to be happy. So I think there has to be some type of co-parenting going on here, and talking to counselors and getting her to kind of step up to the plate more, and so that you understand what's exactly happening. Because what's going to happen here is you're going to give the child back, and then the child's going to come back again to you.
Okay, Ruben Valles. My question is, my son's friend Dylan is going through a trial. We will win, or will the charges be dropped? He didn't want to be accused of what he is doing. What is going to happen? He didn't want to be accused.
I don't think the charges are going to be dropped. I think that they'll be dropped to a lesser amount, but I think pretty much this is going to stick. But I think a lesser, whatever the lesser charges to this charge, whatever, one step lower.
Chrissy Vale, will my inner part of me be enthusiastically happy and filled with energy again?
You gotta say that again, though.
Will my inner part of me be enthusiastic, happy, and filled with energy again? Will she be happy again?
I'm trying to figure out what that means actually. Um, I think if you go to the doctors and get on the right medication because of the depression and the chemical imbalance and allow that to get saturated in your system for a while, then I think that you won't have as much highs and lows. And I think you can find yourself better that way and keep the counseling up because you need that. You need to vent. And I think you'll be able to get to your happiness, yes. But hold on.
Sorry.
I think I would start more so with the medical doctors right now, okay?
Rose Benetta, will I be able to get a patent on all my natural hair tonic in 2019?
You're going to have to, really, for all of it, no. But I think you could do some, and I think you're going to have to borrow monies to do that. So I would start looking for investors.
Denise Colton, see anything for me in romance department? Yeah, I know I gotta get out there to meet people, but if it isn't for reals and till death, etc., I don't want to bother.
Okay, so I would look at this as about 3 years away. I would like you to get out as soon as possible, of course, and it will be a long-lasting, permanent life relationship. And I think you're lucky because it hasn't passed you by.
Amber Herring, thanks Chris for all you do. I'm feeling lost in my career. Can you tell me what I should be doing? Should I continue my side coaching business?
I would definitely continue that, and I would try to get to the forefront with that and get in with different schools and things like this and go around and talk and things. I think you present yourself very well. I think kids and everybody likes you. It's always a good thing when kids and animals like you. So I would try to put that to the forefront. That's what you can mainly do. And I think if you work on that, that can happen in the next couple of years, which I think will be huge because that means it'd be like you never go to work. You just love what you do.
Norma Moore, will 2019 be a good year for my children and I? Thank you in advance.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good year. I think this year wasn't bad, but the year before was a nightmare. So this year is going to be, this year coming, I think it's going to be a lot better. So that's good.
Jennifer Marie, hi, I just love you and your mom. My mom passed in 2014 and I am lost without her. Is she around me? Is she upset with me? Thank you so much and happy holidays.
First of all, they don't get mad, they don't get angry, they don't get irritated, they don't do any of those things like that over there. Can't even cut their fingers, say, hey, I'm bleeding, somebody hand me a Band-Aid. We got to go through all those things here. So of course she loves you, of course she's happy with you. So many people call me and say, well, we just got into a fight or we had this bad argument. Well, so what? We all get in fights. We all get in arguments. You don't think my mother and I didn't have a fit or something? Her heel become around my boom, and sometimes it would hit me. And, afterwards we laugh and joke. There are parents, there are loved ones. We're going to argue, we're going to fight, we're going to have disagreements. But you really think they're sitting over there going, I'm so upset with, come on, they don't do that. They love you and they want you to be happy here. If you could do anything, then you got to find it within yourself to celebrate their graduation. And of course, the best thing you do is be happy and positive because that's what they want to see within you. You know this already.
Julian Corey, I just want to say to you, Merry Christmas. Thank you for all you do and your mom. I have lost my mom and dad also, but we still talk, and I'm not sure you still talk with yours. Just wish you the physical hug right now.
Thank you so much. And I think you got to read that question to me all over again.
I have lost my mom and dad also, but we still talk, and I'm sure you still talk with yours. Just wish you could be physically hugged right now. LOL. Anyways, just wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, dear. I know your parents are doing great. I think they both went back to their soulmates, and I think they're happy and doing well. And I don't think they're more than a stone's throw away. So if you're ever panicked or you're ever worried or you're ever concerned, please call on them because I certainly believe without a shadow of doubt they'll be there for you.
Lisa Doppler, Merry Christmas. Do you see my financial security in the near future for my daughter and myself? I recently bought a home and I'm always worried about having enough money to support us. Thank you. God bless.
I know you worry about that constantly, and you probably will always worry about this constantly, but I'm telling you, I think the bottom line is it's best. Well, I wish I could get you to stop worrying, truly I do, but you won't do that. You'll calm down a little bit, but you're going to have plenty of money. You're never going to run out of money, dear. Not really in this lifetime, so stop. You could cool a little bit on the spending. I think that would help a great deal. Well, listen, you guys, we want to thank you for joining us today. We're going to be back next Sunday. We're going to do this every week because you guys have been demanding. We appreciate you sharing and liking. We want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We love all of you tremendously, and we'll see you next week.
And then we're going to be doing a giveaway next week from Dad's friend Michelle. So that'll be a surprise. So tune in then. And then we should be getting Dad's Instagram up so you can see more of his pretty little face. So through the holidays. Thank you guys so much. Have a happy holidays, okay?